Blue Eagle kami, di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay Atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng eskwela. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayod, punong at tulong. Ipagta Blue Eagle, galing hiting at tigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Katipunan.
Oh! Three fights in a fight, fight, blue and white! Three fights in a fight, fight, blue and white! Three fights in a fight, fight, blue and white! Three fights in a fight, fight, blue and white! Ready? One big fight! One big fight! One big fight! Fight, fight, blue and white! Go, go! Ateneo, Asis, Bumba! Fight, fight, blue and white! Go, go! Ateneo, Asis, Bumba! Fight, fight, blue and white! Go, go! Ateneo, Asis, Bumba! Team! Team! Team!
Tara na't simulan ang inyong umaga sa mga magagandang refleksyon tungkol sa ating buhay at pananampalataya. Kasama sina Father J. Boy Gonzales at Father Nono Alfonso ng Kapisanan ni Jesus, Binibining Risa Singson Kaupeng ng Feast Magazine, Father Fiel Pareha mula sa Archdiocese ng San Fernando, Pampanga, at Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle. Dito sa Kapet Pandasal sa Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
JustCom Music Ministry, music that uplifts the soul. Follow JustCom PH on Spotify and JustCom Music on YouTube. We are also on iTunes and Deezer.
Listen to music that uplifts the soul from the library of the Jesuit Music Ministry. This is the JMM Playlist on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. Tara na't simulan ang inyong umaga sa mga magagandang refleksyon tungkol sa ating buhay at pananampalataya. Kasama sina Father J. Boy Gonzales at Father Nono Alfonso ng Kapisanan ni Jesus, Binibining Risa Singson Kaupeng ng Feast Magazine, Father Fiel Pareha mula sa Archdiocese ng San Fernando, Pampanga, at Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle. Dito sa Kapet Pandasal sa Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Hey, ra, ra, ra! Tira, ra, ra! Ira, enra! Ira, ra, ra! Oh! Hey, ra, ra, ra! Tira, ra, ra! Ira, enra! Ira, ra, ra! Oh!
Coming up next, ASPACes, Ateneo Parents in Action on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan. Sa The Blue Eagle kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay Atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng kwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayod, tulong at tulog. Lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan.
They've been behind every exam week, every thesis defense, and every milestone along the way. As they grow into thinkers, leaders, and changemakers, we are right there with them, listening, learning, and leading. This is your space, your voice, your story, where parenthood, purpose, and community come together on air. This is ASPACes, Ateneo Parents in Action. Listen in, laugh with us, and journey alongside fellow Ateneo parents as we share stories of service, solidarity, and the magic in everyday parenting. ASPACes, your story, your voice, your space. Only here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Pleasing to God.
Great afternoon, everyone. Welcome to ASPACes right here in Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM, your one big FM. Today, we're going to launch a pilot segment of parental guidance, of course, with our host, Louis Domingo, aka DJ Gray, and of course, with Jen Ferrer Ramirez from JB Seal, the assistant to Dean here at Ateneo de Mela. And of course, we have a very special guest. She's actually my favorite female host ever since I entered events industry. And she's Isa Liton, an Ateneo alumna, host, actress, a motivational speaker, and president of One Lit Corp. And she will share her inspiring journey being Atenean and, of course, life insights. How are you today, my co-host?
Okay.
Best Andrew?
Weather is a little bit better than the past week, and it's not that hot.
Yes,
So it's good,
that's
yeah.
right.
So it's a good one.
Yep, that's right. And of course, we'd like to introduce our special guest, Miss Isa Liton.
Thank you,
Yes,
Gail.
welcome
Wow,
to the show.
I'm so flattered. Nakakataba ng puso yung introduction na yun. Gail and I go way back. I've been hosting for 26 years.
Right.
And she was practically in the first 5 years, honestly.
Yes.
Well, 5 to 6 years
Resorts
of my
World.
career, and we're still around. That's the best part. When
And
you love
counting.
what you do, when you love what you do, you keep going.
That's true.
Yes.
That's really true, Isa.
Thanks
and
for having me.
Yeah, and we're so happy to have you here because you're an Atenean. And, we want to know more about your journey here. I'm sure you have lots and lots of beautiful memories, diba? So, would like to start with that. I mean, did you study here?
Or SEM pa lang.
Or SEM,
Ang saya
sige.
na. Or SEM pa lang.
Okay.
Nagmarka na sa akin ng Ateneo. In fact, I was just with my kabarkada, one of my best friends from Ateneo, Zina Galvez. Hi, Zines. And I think the whole Galvez family, her dad and all her brothers are from Ateneo as well. It's that time where when you say sa tagasan ka, Ateneo or or the Green School, 'di ba? Parang biglang pipili yung mga tito, lahat sila taga doon. So there's really that expression, true blue Atenean.
Right.
My dad, I think, went to Ateneo for oh no, my papa's gonna kill me. He's like, what are you? Are you high school? Are you grade school, high school, or is he Ateneo College? Because he's half-half. But either way, he was also the one who really gave me that little push to say go to Ateneo. And I love it. I loved it. Or SEM pa nga lang, it made such an impression already.
Okay.
Because it's just so alive. Everyone was
Right.
like, just excited, fun, open, and we were a great mix of hindi cliche, pero hindi niche din. Pero talaga it's a true hot pot of different kinds of personalities who just like to respect, challenge, create, and put your personalities out there, all for the sake of learning. At least that's how I felt. Okay, wait a sec. Baka mamaya biglang, ay, siya lang yun. But honestly, very, very good memories. And when Zina and I were talking last Saturday to prepare for today, it's like, Zins, kamusta yung Ateneo natin? It was fun. We both came up with that one word. It was
Nice.
fun to be an Atenean. It was fun growing up or taking our college degrees here in Ateneo. And when you talk about it till this day, I'm still smiling ear to ear.
Yeah,
So, or
could see
sempa lang.
that.
From the very first day to signing up different classes to remembering my teachers. And my blockmates and I are still very, very close as well. Like I said, my best friend from here, we still hang out, diba? So we
okay.
really still hang out. We
I
keep
see.
in touch and we
Wow.
see each other. So that's the friendships that you come out of when you graduate or, you came from Ateneo. And you still work with a lot of Ateneans as well. So
Yeah.
grab you network them.
Right.
Yes.
I think that's one thing that Ateneo has, that, the bond, diba, the relationship, kahit na you're outside na, you're graduated na still.
And pride.
But, yeah.
You can hear it naman sa boses, di ba? Parang,
Right.
Ateneo ka, di ba? Atenean ka. Kaya, though, here's another thing. I personally never called it the Ateneo. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Because for
Okay,
some reason,
the.
I know a lot
Right.
of batchmates are like, yeah, I came from the Ateneo. I'm like, taga-Ateneo ako. I'm one of the few who will say it that way. Saan ka galing? Ateneo.
Okay.
But apparently, some
Should
do
be
say the Ateneo.
Oh my goodness.
You don't need to put the It's just the love is there.
Ateneo. Yeah. Yun na yun. So, you studied here at college. What course was that?
Communications, AB Communications. And we were the last batch who got the, how do you say it, general?
What's that?
Because the batch after us, may strands na. Na by the second year college, kailangan na declare mo na yung strand mo or your path or specialty, 'di ba? So kami yung parang last ng generalist courses where kunyari kung comm ka, lahat talaga TV, radio, journalism, blah blah blah, versus the next year kung journalism ka, lahat yan tailor fit na parang literature, writing, blah blah blah. So wala ka ng TV prod.
Yes,
So-
that's right.
We all thoroughly enjoyed it because we got a taste of everything. And I was also a working student. By second year college, I was already working for RPN 9 at the time. Diba? I'm dating myself. And then PBA, the Philippine
Right.
Basketball Association, which of course was either in Araneta, Inares, or Ultra. So it was very near na I'd go to work and sometimes I'd come back because the classes were 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Wow.
So I could afford to work between
Sipag.
5 to 7
Right.
p.m., diba? So that was my college life. It was already really a taste of earning your own money and still getting
Yeah.
a quality education.
You must be one of, the top 10 students. Kasi for you to be able to work second year college, diba? I mean, Pastor Andrew, during your time, pwede ba yun? I mean, is it allowed na second year college pa lang, you're gonna have your internship na or work? Was that were you a working student?
No,
before?
the opportunity came kasi also
Okay.
via Tanghalang Ateneo. I was part of that
alright.
club. So they just said, may auditions dito. I thought I was auditioning for a play. Apparently, it was a TV show. And that was the Centennial Celebration, 1999. Centennial year was 1998.
Yeah.
So it was called the Filipino Chronicles. So I went there because I heard of the audition from Tanghalang Ateneo. And then I got hired.
Okay.
And it was like a
Grabe.
13-episode show. And the producers there, the director there, recommended me for the Philippine Basketball Association or PBA because it was under the same network, RPN 9, Viva Vintage pa yung tawag doon.
nga eh.
Sorry guys, I'm dating myself. But
Well, I
like
came from
said,
RPN.
Exactly,
Zamboanga.
right? So, call it a working student, not necessarily because I had to, but the opportunity was there.
Alright.
And here's part of the conversation. I'm like, recap nga tayo, kamusta yung mga college life? My best friend was like, diba we had to budget our cuts or use it wisely? I was like, anong cut? I'm like, Zines, I never cut school. I never cut class. Throughout my college career,
Wow.
I never cut class because all my all my absences were excused. Exactly. So I was like, ano cut? And lumabas yung pagka-nerd ko, diba? Which I'm proud of
Alright.
anyway, diba?
Yeah.
So, playing by the rules.
Pero at 17, were you already 18 that time?
18, 19, yeah. 18, 19.
Okay. That's why you were
Graduated,
working
what,
already.
21? 2001, yeah.
21,
Oh,
22.
wow.
Diba? 21,
Grabe.
22. I'm sorry, math.
You're so talented. Second year college.
Oo nga, napagano na ako. Teka guys, ha?
Because second year college, you had the audition. And did you audition for hosting? Or what exactly was the audition
Again,
about?
I got the jump from here. When it came to events hosting, campus tour, campus crush. Was it the B2B? Was it the
Okay.
lifestyle section or the college something? B2 something?
Yeah.
2BU.
2BU, yeah.
Ng
Hanggang ngayon, still
Inquirer. Was it
Correct.
Inquirer?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
may mga campus something events here. So, kaming mga, nagmo-model-model.
Oh, wow.
Diba? Para may mga tablo-tablo. So, mga
Alright.
nagsushoot-shoot yan, mga college models and all that. And then one time, it was an event fashion show, and there was a host, and I tapped the shoulder of that host because parang she was just asking the crowd, kamusta kayo? And parang no one was minding her. I was literally right behind her, and I just tapped her shoulder, and I grabbed her mic and said, yo, she's asking, how you guys doing? Diba? So, and suddenly the crowd was like, woohoo! And when I was going down that stage, the director was like, ano pangalan mo?
Okay.
And that's also the start of my hosting career, which Ateneo had a little part of it because I remember we were a bunch of Ateneo students in that fashion show lineup. So all that is because of here, of our true blue Eagle School. The opportunities are here if you are involved.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I need to point out. Kung gusto nyo, if you find the drive, the interest for it, the opportunities are here. Because, of course, these opportunities won't go to you if you're not seeking them actively. Or if you don't have your ear on the ground. If you don't have a good network around you. Like I said, tanghal natin, uy, may audition dito, talaga punta tayo. I mean, how would I have known that
Yeah.
if I didn't hear, right? Or if I didn't ask around.
Tahala, what was that? Is that one of the...
So one of the theater groups.
Yeah,
Theater groups.
tatlo at that time. Blue Rep, Entablado, and Tanghalang Ateneo. I think they're still here. TA. Diba? They call it
Yeah,
TA.
they're still here, but they've added for that section of people who want to perform as artists,
Oh,
meaning
wonderful.
music.
I think Jenny Hamora also, who is is now the artistic director of Tanghalang Ateneo. If I'm not mistaken, I just saw that posting. Jenny Hamora is the sister of my blockmate from Ateneo, Marie Hamora, who is now a director in the States. In fact, she's in the Oprah network. She's directing TV
Nice.
shows. She used to teach here in Ateneo as well, directing. So I'm very, very proud of my friends here in Ateneo.
Grabe.
All
I
doing
heard you
so
a while
well.
back, you and Prasando talking about terror professors.
Atero professors who I love. I honestly love and got along.
Okay.
We saw eye to eye.
And who is that?
Marami naman.
Philo, wait, what are
Okay.
they? Naku po, mga memory. Basta
Kanina
may-
I heard Sir Tirol. Sir Tirol.
No,
Was he your
Mr.
prof?
Tirol I love him.
So he's not one
We
of
had
your
him on the
terror
show.
profs.
He's sociology, diba? Sociology.
Among other things, but he
Yeah.
was more into history, sociology,
History.
history, and
Yeah.
One of the most memorable professors I had. And yung, just to make it kwento on air, how I got into his class, kasi closed na. And during enrollment, you really had to run to get the schedule you wanted. And the best classes would usually close na dahil full
And your
na.
favorite professors.
Exactly, right? So for him, not only did it fit the time slot I needed, but I really begged, sir, please take me into your class. And I even made a deal with him. I was like, sir, if I make it into your class, I'll give you an A.
Oh,
You're really
okay.
bargaining as early as that. And hey, I delivered, sir, ha? If you remember. Diba? So, diba? I mean, so it was
that's
all
one way
nice.
of doing it. Baka ang mga students ngayon baka gamitin yung line mo.
Well, you better deliver. Here's the thing. You don't just talk the talk. Walk the talk. Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in the business of talking,
Right.
but the real skill is the doing
That's
of
correct.
the talk.
Yeah.
Right? Maraming pwedeng magsalita.
Correct.
But do you follow through?
Right.
And that's another thing you get from Ateneo.
Yeah.
From our man for others,
And
Magis, always being more, offering more. Kasi hindi
Yeah.
naman ibibigay sa'yo to kung wala kang pwedeng i-offer, di ba?
Correct.
Correct.
So all that. same values, which I'd like to believe I'm very much aligned with because I apply it in my life.
Yeah. And the commitment, diba? When you say it, you do it. So,
You
walk
do
the talk,
it. Yeah.
Diba? No matter what happens, diba?
Commitment.
The show must go on. Like you were saying a while ago, nagkwento ka kanina about one theater play that you were doing and then yung
Yeah, because I'm doing this play. We have a rerun of Dead Ma. It's a Theater Titas production. And we had an earlier run, probably around April. It's a twin bill, Ladies Who Lunch and The Foxtrot. Ladies Who Lunch is, Ladies, Let's Do Lunch, is the one I'm part of. Then the next twin bill is Foxtrot. And that's where Jackie Lou Blanco was part of that play. That's when her mom died, Ma'am Pilita. So that was our closing weekend. And she still showed up to perform for not just one show, but two
Grabe,
shows.
no?
Right? So, again, the show must go on. It's accountability. And I
That's
love
right.
her own words na my mom herself would want me to be here because she was a performer too, right? So that's a passing on of real values from
Correct.
parent to children. So don't just do what I say, but do what I do.
Yep.
That's a little
right.
reminder for a lot of the parents out there na sometimes nadadala na lang parati sa
Yeah.
gawin mo to, gawin mo
Gawin-
to. Pero
yeah.
mommy, daddy, ginagawa mo ba?
Correct. Yeah. And that
For
example
example.
here is a good example, diba? You were talking about, life is like a cement, wet cement, diba? So we're saying about that.
The saying goes that what you do, the parents,
Right.
you should treat it like wet cement
Wet cement.
because it makes an impression. Whatever the parents do will make an impression on your kids.
Oh, definitely. But I can also hope when the cement is set, you can still break old habits.
Oh,
and
yes,
hopefully
that's
set
correct.
a new one. Because
Oh.
if you stick to just when my ways are set, I don't believe in the expression old dog. You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
New tricks. Yep.
I think even if you are reaching your golden years, as long as you are aware and as long as you have a sense of healing and accountability to really want to be better, let's go back to Magis, diba?
Yes.
You can break old habits
Correct.
and
I
hopefully find
totally believe
better
in that.
new ways, right?
That's
Correct.
right.
Because I
Yeah.
also hear a lot of things like some parents don't like to apologize. I'm not for that. I
I'm not
show
for
them
that
you're
too.
human
Yeah.
and they will do the same,
Correct.
right?
Yeah. Kasi if you want to do that to your kids, definitely, susundin nila, diba? They won't apologize too.
Yeah, I mean, parating
on their
sila na lang
parents
yung tama.
Correct.
Diba?
Correct.
So, actually, doon nakakahuli for teachers because I'm also a teacher now through One Lit Corp.
Yes,
Diba?
that's
so
right.
when I see teachers like hesitating when they have to talk to certain parents, like they have to brace themselves, like I'm gonna talk to this parent, ganyan. Because when you start to point out a certain personality trait of the child, saan pa ba makukuha yun? I'm sorry, bato-bato sa langit. Diba? Saan pa ba
Totoo yan.
makukuha yun? So, tapos yun yung kakausapin mo because magiging parent-teacher conference na.
OMG.
So, if you're gonna point something about the child, yung source, kausap mo. I'm sorry. Like Patrick said, accountability, self-awareness.
Correct. Kaya tayo mga parents, we won't stop learning, diba? So
Yeah.
I don't usually follow old dogs, new tricks. I still learn. I'm still learning until now. And Isa, you're a natural. You're really one of my idols. Talagang super lalo na sa stage, super natural. When did you realize or when did you find out na yun pala yung, God's treasure or talent na binigay sa'yo?
Maybe that's also part of why I chose AB Communications from my high
so
school.
you had it figured out now.
No,
bago
that's
ka
the
pa
thing. I
nag-college.
didn't have it figured out.
Okay.
In fact, when we were applying, I remember all my classmates knew what they wanted to be. Yung mga magdodoktor, yung mga maglolo, yung mga gusto
Okay.
mag-business.
Alright.
I had no idea what I wanted to do.
Oh my God.
But, was it from Papa? Yeah, I think Papa was the one. Play to your strengths. Madaldal naman ako.
Oh, okay.
Maboka naman ako, di ba?
Yun.
Parang in high school,
Alright.
lahat ng mga oral competition, yung mga, parang debate or something.
Yes.
So I'm like, sige, ano to? Communication, dito na lang ako.
Oh,
So,
okay.
was it stumbling into something, play to your strengths? It's something I also passed on to my kids.
To your kids,
My older one is not here, but I also did say na, play to your strengths, not just to your interests, but what do you think you're good at, and make room for the things you can also figure out along the way. Because unless nga gusto mo mag-doktor, yung mga kailangan set.
Okay.
Diba? Yun yung talagang, if you know early, good for you. But life can give you, life is not set in certain ways that you can still find discovery no matter what. So wala namang nasasayang na course, to be honest.
Right.
Diba? So something that you can at least use in some sort of industry. And at the end of the day, it's not the course itself that defines what you will do. Just put your brain to good use and fill it up with something you'll eventually use.
Okay.
So,
right.
So that's how I landed in communications, and eventually I totally embraced it, and I'm still living it till this day.
I know.
And earning well from it too.
Yeah. You're a happy person, Gab. Ever since I met you 26
years ago.
Ganyan na
Wow.
si Isa dito. Never changed. I mean, whenever I invite you, shows up very early, dressed up. Parang, wow,
Ready.
sometimes, oh my God, she looks like a Barbie doll. Parang,
Thank
you know, nakaka-amaze.
Wala akong makeup today.
Pero I mean, saan mo nahuhugot yun? How do you prepare for each day that, you know, you have hosting jobs and, you know, how do you start your day and being positive all the way?
One of the things I teach is, again, with communication skills, right? Words matter. I wouldn't choose positive.
Okay.
I choose gratitude.
Oh, gratitude.
I
Okay.
start my
Gratitude.
day with a real sense of gratitude. Na number one, you don't just wake up.
Okay.
But two, I get to do what I love. I get to earn from doing what I love. In fact, that's another thing I do advise my kids. Do what you love and the money will go after you.
Right.
Because when you
Correct.
love something so much and you do it so well,
Correct.
if you're doing something you love, you have no choice but to do it well and
Yes.
get better at it because you love it that much.
Correct. Right.
Right? Next thing you know, people are paying you
Correct. Right.
to
Right.
teach, to keep doing it, and then eventually you set a brand or a standard for yourself that
Right.
they start asking around and try to emulate that same brand or excellence. So some of us are lucky we find our calling, but maybe that takes time for others, and that's okay too.
Okay.
And that's okay too. I'm really just blessed when you're saying, where do you get all that? Maybe early on, I was playing, and I still continue to play till this day. When I get that, you still look the same. Ganyan na ganyan ka pa rin.
Right.
Because I haven't stopped playing.
Okay.
Right?
I
So
see.
don't lose that sense of wonder, that sense of play. I mean, I have a 20-year-old. I'd like to believe I'm also mature in other areas. But
Right.
when it comes to my job, I really still do enjoy it very, very much. And that I think spells a whole world of difference from someone who has to show up at work.
That's right. Yeah.
I've never been that.
You're
'Cause-
very professional, you know that,
Thank
Isa.
you, thank
Super
you.
talaga. I never had problems with you, especially sa shows almost every day at Resorts World. Yeah, you know, just sharing my experience with Isa here. That's why I invited you. Kasi I want you to be a part of the show para mapanood naman ng iba na, oh my God, she's so inspiring. You know, to inspire others. I mean, never sa time na binigyan mo ako ng problema or late, and then you always share what you have. Hindi ko nakalimutan yung the chocolates.
I still do that.
I don't eat spicy chocolate, pero the one you shared, I forgot the name of that brand, pero hindi ko makalimutan. Sabi ko, these are expensive, pero she shared it with all of us. Like, parang nilatag niya lang na gano'n, na dapat inuwi niya for her kids, pero nilagay niya doon, pinakain niya. Sabi ko, oh my God, this lady is something.
You're part of a team, diba? And we're all working together. That's another thing I always ask, be it from my hosts as well, because I do manage hosts, and from my kids. Isn't that the point of life? To contribute to make something better? Don't be a
Right.
taker. I mean, there's but ang dami binigay sa'yo eh. So what's wrong with, diba? I
Sharing,
think
diba?
that's
Yeah.
really true joy.
Yeah.
When you are able to share not just what you have, but that experience.
Correct.
And that's also why people remember you. Thank you, Gail. You remember me even from years,
Oo naman,
decades
syempre.
ago. And how people will still want to be around you till this day. So, joy, gratitude, share what you have, generosity. Are they so hard, really, to do?
Exactly.
For some,
Yeah. For some people, I guess, yeah. Pero would you say that Ateneo is a big part of what you are now?
Yes,
I mean,
absolutely.
okay.
Because nga, dito ka na-mold. Dito yung, you meet so many different kinds of people. Professors challenge you. They do expect the best from you. And the environment, it was always so fun to just walk around. That's another thing. We would always walk around, be it even outside when you cross Katipunan, if you want to go eat at some restaurants, and run back so you can be in class on time.
Right.
Diba? So, and even the clubs, it's not just the academics, really. The clubs, soccer team.
Were you a
B,
player
sa B lang,
before?
sa B. Because I was
Okay.
working, diba?
Oh,
So, hindi ako
okay.
team A. It was the B
All right.
level. So, B team. So many offerings. Wait, one thing I'm proud of. Project Blue Sky.
What's that?
Nung,
What's a Project Blue Sky?
I was part of the student council, my bit on environmental at that time. Kami yung nagpa-require na kailangan i-check yung tambucho ng kotse bago ka makakuha ng Ateneo sticker.
Oh, kaya pala they're still doing
Project
it
Blue
until
Sky.
now.
I was one of the ones who spearheaded that.
Wow.
So, hindi ka makakakuha ng Ateneo sticker kung hindi napacheck yung kotse mo.
Oh, okay. That's why they're very strict until now.
Oh,
Hindi ka
wow,
pwede
thank you.
mag-park. Hindi ka pwede mag-park siya na naka-on yung sasakyan mo. Kasi when we used to have guests, di ba, naka-on sa sasakyan, talagang Justin would come down here and papatayin na talaga yung yung sasakyan.
See lang
Okay.
again how it makes you think of things like that. And it was all here. And it also made you contribute or try to test, can I do something about it?
Okay.
And it did. It came to fruit. Sana naman walang nagagalit sa mga sticker, ha? Sabi ka, ay, ikaw pala yun, di ba? Parang gano'n, sana naman hindi naging issue yun. But see, things like that,
Right.
now, how far can you push? It's an idea. You try to see, will it come to fruition? Test your limits. Can it be possible? Not possible. Maybe now, but it's an idea. All that was here. And it was encouraged here.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the campus is, and the administration is quite open to discussion and if they feel that it's any of the suggestions are workable.
Yeah. Pag extreme, syempre, they'll put your foot down naman.
I mean,
diba?
if it works naman, if it's a good suggestion, then why not? Hindi naman closed ang admin. And that's what's nice about, they're very open to discussion.
Exactly. So they don't necessarily see you as children because college really is a time when you get to spread your wings and you really have that foot into adulthood already, right? Still with the guidance, of course, with teachers and your parents, but it's where you find your footing and really figure out what you can do on your own. And Ateneo was a good space, a good environment for that. I can't say that enough.
Yeah. And 4 years, I believe, wasn't enough for you, diba? I mean, to have fun.
Yeah,
Bitin,
nakakabitin. But
yeah.
you keep in touch eh. We're still in touch. So,
Yeah.
me and my barkadas, me and my blockmates,
Wow.
kahit hindi nga ka-blockmate. Because you just see each other, the ones, uy, di ba Ateneo ka? Oh, I used to see you in the halls and
Right,
all that.
right.
Which ngayon, I don't know kung saan na sila nang-hangout. Kasi nung panahon ko, EDSA, may mga benches.
EDSA, where is that?
EDSA
What do you
Walk.
mean?
EDSA Walk.
Where is that? Where is EDSA
The
Walk?
main hallway.
main hallway.
We used to all hang out there because the benches used to be there.
What, the Red Brick Road? No.
No.
That's different? Okay, so I don't know where EDSA is.
Ma-
So
It's the
Confused
main
na.
hall, yeah.
Main
From
hall.
admin going to the
admin.
chapel.
Yung dinadaanan
So
dun
that's
sa-
EDSA.
That's where we used to hang out. Now wala na. So when I come
Okay.
back, I don't know, like 10 years, I'm like, oh, saan na sila nag-hangout ngayon? Or outside the cafeteria.
Oh my God. And you mentioned that the building, was that Justcom here? It used to be your
That's
com?
the
The
com
Com
building.
Com building?
It's not,
Okay.
now the com building is somewhere by gate 3 na.
Correct.
Yeah.
Diba? So, oh well. Good memories still.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's talk about your One Lit Corp,
Okay.
diba? Kasi I believe you started that before pandemic, diba?
2019.
2019. So what's One Lit Corp?
Well, one is Isa, Liton.
Oh.
So one lit. Isa
Okay.
Liton. So,
All right.
Okay.
Cheska, my sister's Checklit.
Oh. Okay. Hi, Cheska.
Diba? Just so, just
right.
little play on words on our names.
Okay.
My partner, Philip Kuenhing, is a writer at that time from Philippine Star. Now he's with the Manila Bulletin. And the few times I'm not the host of an event, I would attend events with him.
Right.
People in the audience would turn to me and say, sana ikaw na lang yung host.
Yes, I was
And-
about to say that.
And for me, parang, okay, syempre, ego boost, I'm not gonna deny that. Diba? Pumapalakpak yung tenga mo, woohoo.
Right.
But then I also found myself asking myself, can I do something about that? Can I? So I approached friends first, people I knew, Mika Pineda, Anne Gauthier, who were both theater friends, na, hey, you want to take this journey with me? Because I found myself asking, can I transfer my hosting skills to others?
Yes.
And now,
okay.
6 years in, I have a roster of 10
Wow.
professional hosts.
Grabe.
We're all working.
Galing.
And the answer is yes. Now, beyond hosting, yes, it's what's hosting? Presentation skills, anyone with a deck. So sales teams, I also train sales teams via my workshops. EVPs, SVPs, senior vice presidents who are on their way to like CEO levels.
Yeah.
Because they have to start presenting to the board.
Right.
People have to deliver speeches. Like, kasi ganda-ganda ng introduction ko sa presidente ng kumpanya. Biglang pagdating sa presidente, masyadong tahimik.
Oh, yeah.
Diba?
Right.
Parang sabihin, Isa, turuan mo naman yung boss namin. I mean, di ba yung mga ganon? Or
Yes.
if not, the ones in position also want to say, this is a big deal, our town hall gathering. Really, I have to announce something. Parang, I help them too because they take it upon themselves to say, I want to be better and I want to connect better with my employees,
Okay.
with my teams, with my departments, right? So it really is, what's the term? Soft skills,
Yes.
communication skills. And in this day and age of everyone is looking at their device,
Right.
it is a lost skill.
Yep.
What more, can you retain the attention
Yeah.
of people you're talking to? It doesn't necessarily have to be stage and audience. Really, even within like, what if this was a roundtable meeting,
Right.
a boardroom? Can you retain attention? So even that, I start to challenge or I start to help improve. So yes, I'm already to the point where I am training my hosts and training people to be not AI replaceable.
Right. Correct. That's very, very important.
Not and it's about human nature. It's about true connection to people. Because kung pagandahan lang ng sound or pagandahan or pagwapuhan ng itsura, talong-talo na kayo. Talong-talo na tayo mga tao.
Correct.
Because
Correct.
AI is perfect.
Right.
But who falls in love or who connects with perfect? Humans are imperfect.
Correct.
Diba? So what's the human journey? What's the human connection? And that's what I think is at the core of my particular hosting style or hosting brand. Connection.
Yeah. It's really the connection. But I noticed that too. Whenever you host, walang script. There's script, parang ano lang, guide lang,
Yes.
their program flow. But I always feel that connection. Iba pag si Isa Lito na sa stage or si Slide, the male version. It's so few lang talaga nakikita kong ganon. You're able to connect. I don't know how you do it. Pinag-aralan mo ba yun?
No.
Like, so
Is
it's
this all through
natural.
experience or maybe
okay.
again
You're
at,
so lucky.
at the
Okay.
heart of why you do what you do? It's to be of service.
Correct.
It's to be of service to others.
When you start hosting, kasi this is to share lang, syempre matulad namin na hosting din sa ganitong industry, do you pray? Or may mga
Yes, I do.
You do before you host? Hindi
Absolutely.
Kinakabahan ka pa rin ba? May
Words
mga ganun ka
matter.
ba?
The feeling is the same.
Okay.
Other people say kaba.
Kaba.
I say excited.
Oh,
The feeling
so
is the same.
Okay, right.
But
Yeah.
how do you define it?
Oh, okay. So for you, it's excitement. Okay, yung excited ka na to connect with people, to go up their own.
Yes.
Okay. Ayun ha, don't forget that. Excitement, huwag ka ba? Or stage fright. Better ba excitement
There
ba?
are many words for it. Now, what
Right.
do you choose so that you can either face it head on or use it to your advantage? The feelings are all the same. Yung mga actions, it's all the same. But what do you personally define it to be? Because that's how you move forward.
Wow.
That's the
Grabe.
power and
Very good.
mindset.
Very
That's
nice to know.
amazing. Grabe. Again, one of the best hosts I met. And hindi ako magsasawa talaga na, pati ang Oh my God, si Isa. Okay na yan. Si Isa Liton ba ang host? Okay na yan. Everything will run smoothly. Ganon ako lagi,
thanks,
you know,
Gail.
that feeling. So, tayo sa events industry, we always want that, ano bang tawag doon? Yung panatag ang loob. 'Di ba? Do you teach that as well to your host na
Yes.
paano mo papa-feel sa client para maging may peace of mind man lang sila?
Well, that's why if you're gonna call yourself a professional, which I call my hosts, it's because marunong sila. And to say marunong ka, it's because it's a skill you worked on. They were trained. I trained them. It's not just you don't, kasi most of the people who go into the industry they figure it out on their own.
Right.
And for me, I've done that the past 26 years, and I'm still doing it till this day, right? So you're actually having a teacher who's still doing and constantly learning.
Right.
I'm not one to say, alam ko na lahat. Once you have that mindset also, forget it, you're closed.
Oh yeah.
That's just a limiting belief. But every event, every audience is a new experience. You can say, I host weddings. Yeah, but for that couple, they're only
Yeah.
going to get married that day.
That day.
And
Correct.
those two people are as unique as a thumbprint. You know, that experience will be different. Kahit sabi mong from suppliers to the same wedding program, pare-pareho, no. That experience is unique.
Right.
And
right.
it should always come across that way. So, when you bring it back to paano maging kampante ang client, you cannot guarantee that unless you put in the work.
Yep.
And for you to get the work, train a certain way. And at least that's what I offer in One Lit Corp. Para nga pag ibato ka na or once you get hired, marunong to. They may lack experience, but at least they know what they need to do. So it's now a matter of doing what they know they should do.
Yeah. So aside from the soft skills, diba, connection, communication skills, do you think dressing up well
Yes,
is also
absolutely.
important?
Of
Okay,
course.
tell us about that.
Well,
in your experience.
there's branding, of course. Let's not forget, majority of my clients are corporate. And my personal career has been from basketball courts to Malacanang. I've served this is my 5th president already. So I always lean towards corporate. Fashion, you can have a little bit of fun. But of course, when it comes to corporate, please follow the mandate of the company.
All right.
You don't get to say, yeah, but they hired me. Yes, if you're a certain personality or you have a certain look. But at the end of the day, just like when you go to if you have these official functions, kaya nga may dress code, di ba?
Right.
Is it so bad to respect that? Because it's not a company, it's not like your Christmas party.
Correct.
Where you can come as you are, come as yourself. What's so wrong with decorum? And
Right.
that's again something you learn as early as grade school. Come on, why are you fighting that? Right? It's again mindset about you're stifling my personal creativity. I'm just expressing myself, right? Yeah, but you're going into an institution that hired you.
Yep.
So why can't you respect that
Right.
for that amount of time only? You're not going to be there forever.
Correct. Kasi other people don't understand that word respect. You know, dressing up means respect, diba?
Yes.
Respect to others people's time, people's, attendance, diba? So,
Well, that's also why society is defined that way,
correct.
right?
Yep.
Society evolved for proper decorum, manners, di ba? Manners maketh man. From Kingsman. Di ba? Why do you think all those things are in place? Some can say it's so pang mayaman lang yan or it's so what's the word for sorry yung you're just putting on airs.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking
What,
another.
cliche or
No.
what?
It's I'm finding the word. I'm so sorry.
Pang konyo? Pang
No, pwede ba yun?
aristocrat?
You can say that word. No. Pang mayaman lang yan. Hypocrite.
Hypocrite.
Hypocritical.
Ah,
There.
okay. All right.
Again, it's not. With the evolution of man, with the evolution of communities, of society, even standards of excellence are put in place.
Correct.
So, if you don't recognize that, how can you measure or put yourself at a certain premium or standard Because at the end of the day, if you're gonna go down to price range,
Right.
how much you're getting, diba? Those are all part of the equation too.
Correct.
It's a business after all.
Right.
So can we be adults about this, please?
Right. Right.
So it's look at the bigger picture. I think that's again where I'm just leading towards. Because if you just think me, myself, I do it this way, talo ka, di mag-isa ka na lang.
Right. Correct. Yeah.
No man's an island.
That's really true. Grabe, ang dami natin natutunan, from Isa. And finally, before we let you go, because we know you are so busy, you're a very busy person, let's talk about parenting tips naman. Kasi you have kids, and we have kids.
I've been giving some nuggets of what I tell my kids throughout my kwento naman.
Sige, so what's your favorite, how do you discipline and how do you train your kids? Kasi you have 2 girls, diba? Isn't it hard to raise 2 girls?
No naman, because again, they're girls. So, I became a better parent because I had to grow up also. Who I was when they were born is definitely not who I am now. And of course, in hindsight, I wish I had the patience I have now. And I apologize for that. I told, and they themselves, at least now that they're already 15, 20, you're a better mom. And I find that rewarding.
Yeah. We learn naman kasi along the way.
There's no perfect parent or ready parent.
There's no manual as well.
There's no manual for it. And I have to always remind myself, walk the talk. It's not what I say, it's what I do. Because there are these 2 pairs of big bulging eyes constantly looking at you, looking for you, at least for the first 10 years of their lives.
Right.
And then kind of challenge you for the next 11 to 15. They're parang, tonight, they're already like trying to see, like, okay, who am I versus who's my mom? Because there's already identities there, which they have to grow into, and you have to respect that too. So, walk the talk and grow, because nobody stops growing. If growth stops, then life stops.
Right.
Isn't that what life is really all about? Growth. And then enjoy it, please. Yung mga sasabihin nyo, sakit-sakit na ulo ng, binibigyan ako ng sakit na ulo ng anak ko and all that. It's just a phase. And if you stay connected to your children, I hope one day they'll be like me, where my dad's turning 80 next year.
Wow!
And I'm the first to go.
Grabe.
Akin papa ko.
Oh.
I mean, me and my siblings are like, we still look for time to be with our dad. Na parang, Papa, let's go out. Papa, let's go to this party. And I see my dad's friends, or like, buti pa si Alex, gustong-gusto na kasama ng mga anak.
Are you the eldest?
I'm the third, actually.
you're
I have
the
a
third.
kuya, an ate, then me,
okay.
and my younger sister. So we're 4,
Alright.
1 boy, 3 girls.
Okay. So you mentioned a while ago about connecting with your kids. How do you do that? What type of, what activities do you do?
Well, here's
Diba?
one thing. Theater for my older one, definitely.
Oh, wow.
For my younger one, swimming. In fact, both of them were in the swim team. I would swim also while they were swimming. So it's really activities we can do together. And now, at least, natutuwa ako, my panganay is like, Mama, go to a club with me. I'm like, woo!
Wow.
I'm like, wow. I have to like stay up past 10 p.m.
Oh my God.
Kaya ko pa ba to?
Tulog na ako nun.
Diba? Pero what's good is at least kung if I do, kilala ko pa rin yung mga bouncer.
Oh, yeah.
Diba? Being part of the events industry, or at least when I drop them off at a concert and I'll just wait outside,
Right.
it's the best part. I see what real connection is all about. When I drop them off, biglang makita ko yung bouncer, uy, si Ma'am Isa, anak ko yun, anak ko yun.
Bantayan mo yan, ha?
Diba?
Ano ko yan?
Parang I feel safe, kilala ka.
Yes.
So that's what I mean by connection.
Right.
If you connect with people, they'll remember you. They'll go out of their way na parang, sige ma'am, bantayan namin. Yung mga ganon.
Yeah. Ang
And
galing na.
that's, I think, the best thing I can teach my kids. To not be in their own little bubble. But to really be part of a world that they can contribute to.
That's
To
amazing.
make it better.
Wow.
No matter what life throws their way.
Galing, galing. Woo. We wish that, we have more time to keep you. Grabe, ang
Ang
bilis
tanong
ng
na lang would
oras.
be, so kailan ka magtuturo sa Ateneo?
Oo nga, kailan nga ba? We're all waiting, you know?
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if I can put on communications course here one day.
Yeah, but again, thank you, Isa.
Thank you, Gail.
And
Thank you, Sir Andrew.
Yeah, good luck. And more shows for you, more theater plays. Invite us naman to your shows.
Yes, please.
So
We open Romeo and Juliet.
When
Every
is
Man
that?
Presents at Vestido in Poblacion, August 23,
Oh, wow.
24,
Malapit na.
20, August 23, 24, August 30, 31, and September 6 and 7, 3 weekends. And I have a couple more plays. Deadma, again, the twin bill with sila Jack Lu Blanco, happening in October. Look for me in Facebook or Instagram at Isa Liton. Share
So
there.
for Romeo and Juliet, ikaw yung Juliet? No, I'm excited na.
No. One day I'll play Juliet. But for this one,
okay.
I'll play the nurse. It's a role I've always wanted.
Talaga?
Nobody would give it to me.
Oh my
So
God.
this time, the director
Okay.
said, "Sige, I'll give you what you asked for." Because nobody will cast me as a nurse. And now I want
Right.
it. And I got
Why
it.
is that? Why?
Why
Kasi ako daw
nurse?
parati si Lady Cap. I played Lady Capulet like 5-6 times already.
That's
Diba?
why.
So now it's like, no, if I'm going back to RNJ, it has to be the nurse.
Oh my
And I got
goodness.
it. I'm so happy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we're looking forward to more of your plays, to
Thank
see you
you,
on
Gail.
stage. Thank you again, Isa. Any
Bye.
parting words to everyone out there?
Be grateful, live life, and always offer what you have from the one who gave it to you.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Miss Isa Litan, ladies and gentlemen, on ASPACes. When we come back, we're going to show you our pilot segment for parental guidance featuring our segment host, yes, Jen Ferrer Ramirez, and of course, a good friend of mine, fellow OBP, DJ Gray or Louis Domingo, right after this. We'll come back. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Please stand by.
Okay, got questions about parenting? Then this new segment is for you, mom and dad. Whether you're dealing with teen troubles, working parent issues, homework hurdles, wow, or how to handle or guide your young adult through life's tough choices. We're here for you on Parental Guidance. We dive into real parenting challenges and offer practical, compassionate advice, and that's privacy guaranteed. With us is our co-host, Miss Jen Ferrer Ramirez.
Hey,
There you
good
go.
afternoon, G. Hello.
Hello. Yeah. So, for the credentials, syempre, Miss Jen is from
Ateneo Higher Education. Hello.
Diba? So very, very with authority and yours truly is with a simple NGO that got into this. And syempre, we all have our, parenting skills. We guide others.
Yes.
Diba? We guide others. And even if siguro you're a lola, lolo, an
Guardian,
uncle. Yes.
ninong, ninang,
Yan.
ate, kuya,
Yes.
actually,
Yeah.
right?
Na entrusted with, guiding younger minds than you. Yeah. Sige, send us your emails about
Issues.
yan. Naku, ang dami niyan, no? Na parang ngayon, ang dami ng challenges lalo.
Oo.
Yan.
And we're not experts, We're not saying we're experts, but we are parents, and we'd like to talk out loud with you guys. So, yeah, please send us your letters. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, so welcome to Parental Guidance, a new segment on ASPACes here at Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM, your one big FM. And I think meron tayong,
Our pambungad.
Yes,
May
pambungad.
pambungad tayo.
The title nito, Screen Time Woes. Please tell us more about this, Jen.
Sige. So, this is a parent of an elementary child student, I think, no? So,
Yeah.
dear parental guidance, my 8-year-old son is glued to his tablet all day. Even after setting time limits, he throws tantrums when it's time to stop. I'm worried it's affecting his attention span and behavior. Any tips for setting screen time boundaries that actually work?
Yun.
So, yes.
Ang daming technique siguro nito.
So,
ang hirap kalaban, attention. Talagang,
Tsaka gadgets, wala niya nung bata tayo.
yeah, which is not so long ago. Okay, but to be clear.
I think TV is
Yan.
the closest that we probably had
Gadget,
during
yeah.
our time.
Correct. But you didn't bring it around.
That's true.
Diba? Yung radio lang, if ever. A Walkman, previously, Walkman, na nagiging uso pa rin.
Oo.
CD player. So it was more music. But ito ang problema daw niya, screen time.
Oo, which dala niya sa kotse siguro, or dala niya sa couch, sa kama.
Baka pati sa shower, pati sa we don't know how to But totally this grabs a lot of attention from
Yes.
kids. no?
I'm
So,
sure hindi nag-iisa si mommy dito sa issue na to. And sige, let's look at it. Why are they on their gadget? I guess it's for entertainment,
Yeah.
no? Probably watching 8 years old, siguro watching videos or playing simple games. So, entertainment.
Yeah.
My approach would be, first, let's make sure that balance din yung exposure ng kid with different kinds of entertainment. I mean, gadgets being one of them, but make sure madami din siyang outlet siguro so that varied yung interests niya.
Yes.
But then delving into her specific question, no, boundaries. So, my approach would be to involve the child in setting these rules. So, for example, schedule. So, how often and how long. Make sure that the child has a voice in setting that. Kasi the key here is ownership of your agreement. It can't be an imposition.
Yes.
If it's, even sabihin mo 8 years old lang yan, pwede kayo utusan. Hindi eh. If you want compliance, it shouldn't actually be compliance, but ownership of the rules. So,
Yes.
sige. So, what
Kailangan-
would be reasonable,
Yeah.
diba?
Kumbaga sa kid, mapalabas mo na gusto ng parent 2 hours ng screen time, 1 hour screen time. Pero may technique parents na para mapalabas mo na parang yung idea sa kanya.
Yes,
Yan.
inception. ang
Okay lang
tawag.
ba, mom, dad, kung 2 hours?
Yes,
O, pag,
let's see.
pag sinabi niya yan, ano yun, there's parang may ownership. That's
Yeah.
one. And ibig sabihin, kaya kong gawin.
Exactly.
Ah,
At saka when it comes time to reinforce, ginusto mo yan. Diba?
Diba?
Parang ganyan. And like, I remember we were talking about this, 2 hours doesn't have to be full 2 hours in one sitting. Ha? You can intersperse this with other
Yes.
activities. So break it into chunks.
Yes.
So that's one thing. Another thing apart from ownership, if you're curating the time, the schedule, curate content also.
Yes.
Lalo na very young pa yung kids, diba? So, ganun rin lang na you're negotiating this screen time. Try to have a say also in what they're doing or watching on screen para educational din. And you know, now there's like a plethora of material out there of content
Sobra.
na hindi naman serious lagi na educational but fun. I did this with my kids too. But when they were hindi masyadong gadget, more of TV pa or videos. So yeah, you can do that for sure, right? And then what else? Here, there's one thing, parents. A lot of us are guilty of this. Don't make screen time a reward.
Yun.
Don't. This is me,
Yeah.
Don't like, if you do your homework, you can go to your screen. Or if you,
Yeah.
you can,
Yeah.
diba?
Wow.
Kasi once you do that, you sort of teach them that screen time is this prize. It's a positive reinforcement, and we don't. I don't think we want to put that kind of valence on gadgets, diba? It should just be a regular part of the day, in the same way that reading a book
Yes.
is, or having time with the family is, diba? So, let's try to avoid making it a reward kasi that does something to the brain na prize ang gadgets, diba?
Tapos, and the reverse of that could be, sige ma'am, I will clean my room, but give me extra.
Oo.
Tapos pag hindi mo binigay, hindi ko nalilinisin, di ba? So it's now
Exactly.
nagkamaling negotiation. They should learn how to schedule or manage their time within 24 hours. That's part of an activity. 1 hour. Then the next hour could be, something else. Reading a book,
Yeah.
spending time with
Yes.
you. Okay, it's time to cook, setting the tables. And
Yes.
so, lahat yon chores and activity that they want to do that after. O sige, pero natapos lahat ng task. Pero also, of course, provide other activities. If they are into art, kung wala ka nang binibigay na
Exactly.
materials, di ba?
Yes.
So, ano din bang gagawin ko? And we as parents could also be guilty with this, no? Sabihin natin, ka mag-screen time and all, pero ano nga yung alternative?
Yes.
And at times, yung parents, sige, pag-screen time mo na nga lang kasi busy ako. Marami yung ginagawa.
Oo, totoo yun. For example, may kailangan kang gawin, no? Wala naman, let's say, walang yaya or walang kapatid. And okay, here's the phone or here's the
pacified,
tablet.
yes.
No, there are books. There's paper, crayons, doodle, there's so many other things that they could do. Or chores. What about chores, right? So
Very productive.
Yeah,
I like that.
not necessarily all gadgets. Okay, that said,
Yeah.
this generation is growing up into a future none of us have been to. And gadgets or electronics are really going to be part of it. So I also, my friends and I have this conversation all the time. You know, these kids need to be digitally literate as well because that is going to be their future. But yun nga, moderate, curate, okay? But I don't really believe you need to ban it until, except siguro mga preschool age, parang ano yan sa akin, that's arguable.
Correct.
But yeah, they need the skill, the digital literacy. So, use it wisely, is what I say.
Yeah, like dati, no? Kami, we even have that, kahit sabihin bang archaic or whatever, we have typing. You know? So, we have to teach ourselves how to type. Yung mga kids ngayon, automatic on very, no, keyboard friendly. So, yan yung thing. So, ayan. Siguro, we hope that works. You know,
I hope you're watching there, mommy, and other parents who have this concern. No? So, I hope that shed some light on the gadget
All right.
issue.
So, our next letter, so homework struggles naman to dyan. Okay. Dear parental guidance, my grade 3 daughter always ends up in tears when doing homework. She says it's too hard and gets frustrated easily. I want to help, but sometimes I lose patience. How can I support her better without doing the work for her? Ayan. So parang para matapos na ako na, di ba? So kailangan maiwasan yon. Ayan. So ends up in tears doing homework. Sabi nga natin kanina, huwag mo nang paiyakin, ma'am. Tumulo pa doon sa papel. Masira pa, ulit na naman kayo sa project. So, ayan. So, paano ba? Pero the person is saying, nahihirapan kasi yung kid. Okay? And then, ikaw rin as parents, you lose patience. Why? Why do you lose patience? Probably dahil, one, nasabi nga, nako, yung subject mo, math yan. Nung dati, ayaw ko rin yan. Ikaw ba? So,
yes,
you know,
be careful of that, parents.
So parang, pareho naman kami ni mom, ni dad. Ayaw din pala niya sa math. So, ba't kailangan ako i-force on that? Yan. So, nagiging negative din sa kanya. Kasi negative sa'yo. But, you know, pwede bang role play doon? Sige, as a parent, I'll be the student. You teach me how you understand it.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
pwede yun?
That's
Pwede
what we call naman a flipped classroom. And that can be done at any age. So, exactly, mas bata nga yung bata, de mas may role-playing angle pwede, diba? So, what's your lesson about? Tell me about it, diba? And then unpack the difficulty. Why are you crying? What is hard for you? So, siguro we can start also with, ano ba yung mahirap sa kanya? Unpack natin yon and then address that. No, it could be many things. They could be tired. Timing. When is the homework done? I mean, they get home and then do homework agad. That's not gonna work,
Okay.
diba?
Yeah.
Ligo muna siguro, konting laro.
Yes. Parang the Atomic Habits kind of style, di ba? Na kailangan may trigger muna o study time na kasi tapos na lahat nung chores.
Yes.
Clothes in the hamper, di ba? Ready for tomorrow, nakaligo na. And then start the study. So yung flip classroom na yun. So parang ako turuan mo. So ikaw din as parent, pag alam mong teka, parang hindi ata ganun, mali. Alam mo rin ba? Kasi,
Yes.
diba? So we also have to exert effort. Remember when we were also studying, baka naman, sorry kung math ng example, math was a struggle for you. And then parang inayon, but this time, since nakagraduate tayo, there's supposed to be enough proof, no, that we understood this during our time.
Yes,
and now it's time to pass on the torch. Sige, share your techniques. Ano yan eh. Nung ako kasi medyo mahina rin ako. So ganito ginawa ko, drawing, finger math.
Yes.
And becomes, di ba, mamaya
Manipulative.
Yes, ganun pala yung way niya to learn. Baka hindi kayo pareho. That linguistic, something visual, auditory. Diba?
Ano yan, yung multiple intelligences. There's some people who
there you
learn auditory. There's some people who learn visually. So try to find out where your child is in that spectrum and then use those. And another thing is, involve the rest of the family or the household. Kasi, I mean, we'd probably not tell our children, ayoko sa math. Pero it's true naman na we have our favorites and then we have our own challenges. So maybe there is an ate or a kuya in the house. Maybe there's a ninong.
Yeah.
I mean, invite somebody, especially if it's a topic that is like a specialization of somebody you know. Invite, make it more real-life learning rather than just academic. Kasi if they see the application of what they're trying to learn, they'll be more eager to understand it.
Agree.
And it
Agree.
won't be too much of a chore.
Parang hurdle kasi sa kanila pagka ganun, di ba? Even simple things, no? Challenges. Ngayon, mas marami ng kids they're English speaking.
That's
so
true.
nahihirapan sila sa Filipino subject pa. So
That's
it doesn't really have to
true.
be so pag kinausap ng Filipino, ano yan? What is that? So hindi kasi automatic, no? So we kind of help them in a way we also
Yeah.
no, got a problem on the Filipino side naman. So
I have personal experience
Yes.
on the
Share,
Filipino aspect kasi my kids went through that. You know what we did at home? We labeled the places at home. We had little pieces of cartolina that had marker that said tocador, sorry, Spanish pala yun, but dresser niya. Ding-ding, mesa, sahig. So much so that, our friends would come to the house like, what is this? Because we would really have those little cartolinas around the house. So at least nouns, you get that pintuan, yung mga ganyan, diba? So we had that. And then, eto na, this is a nice time to watch some Filipino movies or shows that you can enjoy together as a family.
Agree.
Yeah, that would be entertaining to them. So, hindi confrontational yung Filipino approach because, yes, umiiyak ang mga bata minsan.
Diba?
So,
Or doon na, start na mag-communicate. Pero pag nag-communicate sila in Filipino, balubuloktot, huwag natin pagtawanan.
Oo.
Diba? Ang galing naman magkakasabi mo nun. Ito yung, ganito yan, para mas magandang sabihin. So there's always that positive reinforcement na
Yeah.
encourages them to do it properly. Yeah. Pag na-exert kasi magrereklamo, bakit nyo ba pinagtatawanan yung ano ko, diba? So nagiging negative yung dating para sa kanila.
kailangan supportive. We just have to really support all the time.
Ayan. So, sana nakatulong na kami
Yes.
dito, no? Parental guidance.
Thank you.
So, if you have,
Parenting concerns,
Yeah.
whether you're raising grade schoolers, high school kids, or young adults in college, we are here for you. G&J daw. Yeah.
Yes.
So send us your questions regarding child rearing, teen troubles, gadget dilemmas, homework or academic issues and such. We'll read your anonymized messages so, you can share that with us. Trust us with it and we'll take care of that. And offer practical and compassionate parenting advice.
so sana nakatulong kami. Parental guidance. There you go.
Thanks.
Thank you.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, our newest segment, called Parental Guidance. Congrats, Jen Ramirez, and of course, DJ Gray, ang galing. They were talking about gadgets. Ano yung isa na na-lost ako doon sa isang topic nila?
Yung sa assignment. Parang
That's
some
right.
are saying that it's just too hard.
Assignment.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
Okay. So again, if you have any concerns or issues or any beautiful stories that you want to share, send it to parental guidance at rk.aspaces@gmail.com. Again, rk.aspaces, one word yun, @gmail.com. Or you can check out the Facebook page of Radyo Katipunan and look for the ASPACes show. It happens every Monday, 2 to 3 p.m. I'd like to thank Queen Mara of Lanternel. Thank you so much for, transforming me. Maraming salamat. The Noble Queen Universe. Ms. Patricia Javier and my sister queens. Maraming salamat. Dazing, thank you so much. Alta Skincare System. Maraming salamat to all our friends who are helping us. Yes, would you like to say anything and thank whoever?
Well,
And thank you also for a birthday gift. Maraming salamat. Super thank you.
Thank you kila Jen, because at least hindi magsasawa yung audience natin sa
Right.
faces natin.
Correct.
New faces.
No. May face card naman tayo. Naks.
I hope people will send in their concerns, their questions, their cuentos, and then
Right.
We can share them with other parents. It might benefit other parents as well.
Correct.
So
Yeah. What would you like
sana
to share?
they join us next week for another dose of parental guidance as well as
That's
our other guests.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct. That's right. Okay. Yeah, would you like to share some inspiring quotes today before we leave?
Si Isay talked about something sharing with
Yes.
the kids and what I picked up is a topic of inheritance.
Inheritance. Okay.
Yeah, and I think the best inheritance you can give your children is to spend a few minutes a day with them.
Oh, okay.
Yun ang, I think, the best inheritance you can give them. Yun.
Wow. Okay. That's a very nice quote I hear from you today. And ako naman, as usual, live life to the fullest, and always make God the center of your life. In everything that you do, always pray to God and always stay focused. And of course, love, 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 love. Always yan. Thank you once again for joining ASPACes today. We appreciate all your time, and to all those who are watching, maraming salamat for your support. And see you next week. We'll have a special guest, a Filipino Inventor Society member. He is a Korean guy, but he stayed in the Philippines for more than 20 years, and we'll hear his story about his innovation called hydrogen inhalation machine, which I'm using until now. So abangan niyo po yan. And of course, another segment of parental guidance with J&G here on ASPACes, your voice, your space, your story. Maraming salamat, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you all.
They've been behind every exam week, every thesis defense, and every milestone along the way. As they grow into thinkers, leaders, and changemakers, we are right there with them, listening, learning, and leading. This is your space, your voice, your story, where parenthood, purpose, and community come together on air. This is ASPACes, Ateneo Parents in Action. Listen in, laugh with us, and journey alongside fellow Ateneo parents as we share stories of service, solidarity, and the magic in everyday parenting. ASPACes, your story, your voice, your space.